YouTube, welcome to Market Watch. It is time to discuss the Digimon card game market. I'm so glad that I did the Market Watch on Saturday to kind of use as a reference point to today's Market Watch, because with EX5, what I predicted was going to happen originally did happen, which is really cool. Okay, cool that I'm right. All right, that's fine. But like EX5 is doing some things that we've seen before, like in BT14, and we have other stuff going on in the market too, due to hype that we need to discuss. So let's take it from the top. And if you guys like this, please like, comment, subscribe, and turn the notification on Smash Potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon videos go live. The online market is not on anyone's mind right now, though. On the XPT10 has dropped $5. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. All right, good. This card has no business being this expensive. My recommendation is simple. Sell it right now. If you have this card, sell it right now. I don't care what artist did this card. I don't even know the guy's name. It doesn't matter to me. I don't give 2 poops, 1 poop, nothing. I could care less. I don't know. Like, it's crazy. Anyway, I'm rambling. Sell this card right now. Just get it out of your system. Sell it. Buy it back later for half. Whatever. Okay, fine. Okay, the Metal X here has stabilized at around 200. I say stabilized. It keeps going down in price. People seem to not want to grab it. The only confirmed list on TCG Player was 236. I will tell you that mine sold USD for this price. So 200 is a real number for sure. I'm curious though. I want to see where the 2-star is, though. The slightly less harder to find one. 189. Still no one's bought this one. Not a single person has bought this one. No one wants to buy this one for 189 when you can buy the rare one for 200, right? This one's going to keep going down soon. All right. EX5 cards are going back up. They hit lows, as you guys can see with the sales data. Fanglong alternate art, was $25, for instance, this morning. Yesterday it was like $23.50. It was $23, and it was just low. 20, 21, 22, like it low. But now that supply is kind of, sort of, going down, the demand is kind of starting to increase a little bit. This one could be partially a Vault's fault for making a deck profile on this. Partially, maybe. But if it was just Fanglong, then it would just be Fanglong. It would just be that deck profile's fault. It is not. Because it's not just Fanglong. And by the way, both rarities are doing the same thing. Grace Nova is also increasing for the same reason. A little cheaper than the other one. But the secrets are the most expensive cards now in this set, which I guess is how it should be, technically. I guess that makes sense. Both alt-art secrets are tied for first place, basically. All right. Gallantmon from Animal Crossing, alternate art. If you go look at the sales data again, you can kind of see an interesting thing here, where it was going for $17, $16, right? It was hitting lows the day it came out. Like, let's put this on a calendar real quick. The set officially came out on the 19th, right? Officially came out on the 19th, okay? And you can kind of see it was a war to the bottom, basically. And the bottom hit at around $18, $17 here, and it just started to bounce back up. Someone even paying for $25 before more were listed here. Not a lot, 11 listings. It could get bought out really soon. X Antibody Protoform, the super rare. This was going crazy. You remember how cheap this card was? Want me to show you how cheap this card was? Let me show you how cheap this card was. It was as low as this, basically. It was as low as pretty well $5. And it's bounced all the way back up. It hit some nutty numbers, like basically almost $15 at one point. Now it's 12 with 21 listings. There is still some supply on it. But this card's not going anywhere. It's a staple for X Antibody decks now. Even in future sets. Card's really good. Pretty impressive card. Regular Gallantmon from Animal Crossing shooting up, being bought out. Look at the numbers. The proof is in the pudding. Just look at the pudding. It was $4, the card. And it's just exploding. People really want to give this deck a shot. Or maybe it's just BT16 hype. I don't really know. What about freaking Leviamon here? What about Leviamon? This card was also like low, $7, but lower than that too. I think the lowest it hit was 5. Yeah, basically $5, $5. Yeah, and since then it's doubled. It's doubled. And then we look at something like Heavy Leo, an alt art that should be in the bulk box, like dead to rights. Is it also seeing the same kind of pattern? It hit a low of was $6, basically $7, and now it's like almost $10. Like, hello, what's going on with this set? Apollomon, same general idea here as Dianamon. It was really low, and now it's getting bought out and it's going back up. And Anubismon is just suffering from the ban list. Anubismon, there's no hope for Anubismon. Sorry. I'm sorry. At least it's a cheap deck for Nationals, except for the SaberLeomons, which we're going to get to really soon. Okay, so this set is pulling a BT14. It's also pulling an EX4. It's also kind of pulling a BT13. Not really, but it's doing the BT14 thing. The BT14 thing, when everything was low day one, and then everything shot back up. We're seeing the same thing. And if you guys remember, this was what I predicted. I called this. I thought it would happen with the meta relevant cards. I thought Anubis for 1 week, but not even Anubis. It's everything else just going up in price. These are pulling Examon related nonsense things, and it's crazy to see. It's insane. Anyway, so moral of the story is I hope you bought your stuff on the Friday, because just like BT14, just like EX4 for certain cards, if you didn't buy them, except for this, you're getting punished. Okay, SaberLeomon. Now, I shared a tweet. Yeah, I do have Twitter. I don't know if you guys know. I hate Twitter. I don't really use Twitter. I think Twitter is basically brainworms. But, I should probably use it more, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, this card hit this high. It was brutal. It was insane. And I know people on Facebook were selling for this price and were like actually completing sales for this price. Now, if you look at TCG player here, yes, it hit 20, a couple shot past 20, a couple sales past 20, but you can see someone spent $40 on one singular SaberLeomon. That's when the insane buyouts were happening there, right? So anyway, this card did do exactly what I thought it would do. It did blow past 20, but now it's coming back down. See, now we live in a world where you can't order this card or any other card and get in time for Nationals. You just can't do that. So the market is reacting, and stuff is starting to go down. Plus, the 3rd anniversary pack stuff is getting distributed at locals, which is pretty good. So yeah, all those things make sense. This is going to keep going down in price, I think. I think you sell now if you have them for real. Or you get greedy, you bring them to Nationals, and you flip them there. That's a thing you could do too. The only other winner from the promo pack, the same one, is Dracomon. It's up to $10. It was nothing. This card was literally nothing. It was as low as $4, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah, basically. $4 or $5. And yeah, now it's 10. It's doubled. More than doubled. I expect that. I'm not super surprised. The rest of the promos are pretty garbage in that pack anyway. But what about the limited card version 2 pack? Raremon keeps going up. Raremon is meta playable. You can play it in Anubis if you want to. You can play it in other decks. Card's good. It keeps going up. Zubamon had a buyout. Zubamon is now going crazy for no real reason. I don't know what you're doing with this card if you're not playing the Zuba loop. I don't know what you're doing with this card. Prepping for Ragnarlord? Does Ragnarlord even need to raid? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't know. Someone tell me why. This could just be hype, buyout, it's a limited promo, whatever, blah, blah, blah. That could be it, but usually there's a reason. And this card was bought out. Is bought out, is completely gone. At this point, it's whatever people will list and whatever people will buy for. That's how this card will go from here. It's just gone. It had listings. but they're gone. They are eliminated, straight up. That being said, the highest sale price was 12.65 at one point. It never broke past that, I believe. Anyway, I'm glad I held my playset from my case opening. If you guys would like to buy a playset of SaberLeomon, uh, I don't know. I'll sell them for $69.69 each. Just double nice. Because I can do that now. Because there's no price. Oh my god. Anyway, you see what I mean now? People can come in and do whatever they want now. This could become the most expensive promo out of them all. But it also could go to Zubamon, and it also could go to Raremon. So we have to see what happens. But these limited card version 2 whatevers, they're expensive. The other 3 cards in the pack are garbage and not expensive. So it's basically a coin flip, like a 50-50 shot. And yes, the phone flashlight trick works. You can see the pack. You can see what's inside it. So be very careful. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, now on other things. Other things and stuff. Gallantmon's down to 50. It's got a listing for 50. It's got a light play for 52. It's got a near mint for 57, and then it's back to 70. Take advantage. Get a quick, nice Gallantmon while you can. Clean it up while you can. Patamon Altart keeps exploding in price. It's a little lower than what it was, but this card's hitting like Agumon X levels, which is not surprising because this card is broken. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Takado. I want to remind people that Gallantmon support is on the horizon. This card is going up. This card hasn't had much action lately, but this is a good tamer for Gallantmon. It will always be a good tamer for Gallantmon. And Blitz is good. Game memory is good. This card could get bought out. There's not a lot of listings. There's 15, but there's not a lot. There's 20 plus $5 shipping. There's 26 for 4 copies. There's 26 again. Then it's basically $30 from there. A buyout could happen. This card could go to the moon. And if we get, I don't know, a Gallantmon Crimson Mode Ace or something like that, maybe, things could get pretty insane. So, yeah, just leave it at that. Balfmon Rage Mode had a buyout. At one point, just like SaberLeomon, there were no listings. It was gone. And $42 is where it capped out, I believe, yep. Now it's 49 and no one is really touching it at that price. This is just due to Demon Lord hype. Sell them now if you can, because they're going to go back down in price soon. We have Beelzemon X, another card, a recipient of the Demon Lord hype. You know, he's expensive now. Look at this. A near mint for 24.5 basically is shipping. Light play, light play, light play. Near mint for 27, we'll call it. And then 30, like, that's almost gone. This card will be the next victim of buyout. It's really a good card. It's a good card. It burns security. And in a Demon Lord deck, you will be milling yourself. Guaranteed. Beelz X is still good. I mean, you can burn all your opponent's security with the Agudamon. I don't know the guy's name. But this also is like a mini burn compared to that. So that's pretty cool. Nice card. This, I called it last week. It was going to get bought out. Yep. Sell them if you got them. That's it. Don't buy it right now, but sell it if you got it. This is still going for $100,000. Hasn't been sold. Just a reminder that if it is here, if you do want to spend $100,000 on it, you can definitely do that. It is there. Feel free to do that if your heart so desires. Then we have Impmon from the Tamer's card set 1 here, going up in price. Interesting. Maybe Demon Lord activity hype has caused this card to have a little bit of action. Regardless, it's almost 30 and people are buying it and it's going pretty crazy. So very cool stuff, I guess. Wait a few listings and sell this card if you have it. Galactamon. As you guys can see here, Galactamon is being bought out. This has to do with the Destromon promo. It's not enough to bring Galactamon to tier 1 or anything like that. Mark my words. We're not there yet. But you can buy this really cheap one that just randomly appeared for 14. And then it's just back to the buyout status. This card could disappear extremely soon. And you might be able to sell for a lot of money really soon. So hopefully you got him while it was cheap. Like I suggested. This card, I had no idea it was $99. I didn't notice. Didn't notice. Sell them if you got them. Straight up, make the free money. Jesmon alternate art BT13 shooting up in price. As you can see, some people did list some cheap ones, and they went. They did go. Now we're back to expensive Jesmon listings that no one is even close to touching. Well, I'm curious if someone will touch it, but I doubt it will be touched. That's my opinion anyway. Event Pack 5 cards. Again, another reminder, Event Pack 5 will be all over Nationals. Don't buy these yet. And finally, Digimon tokens. Digimon tokens have been bought out because of the new win condition. It's another card, just like the Errata saw some action, like Digimon Ace saw some action. The official Digimon token is part of the buyout as well, which does not surprise me. Sell them if you got them. I have some. I'm selling them. I don't care. All right, that'll do it for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'll see you later. Bye.